Elder, the mentor is your man. With Helder.
Elder Filipe. Anybody who can listen to him, work with him, learn from him, it's going to change their life.
Elder Filipe. Remarkable. Absolutely remarkable.
My confidence back. Helder just showed me all of those things that I didn't even realize I was lacking.
I want to eliminate the frustration that you have with simple 3 steps so you can speak, impact, and monetize.
If you ever had a bad day, just go this guy. Not only is it going to lift up your spirits, but also will give you a lot of ideas. And if you don't understand one language, try another one and try the third one. So there's no way you won't be able to communicate with this guy.
The way in which that he presented it was flawless. Helder. We have an awesome, wonderful program that teaches how to communicate effectively and how to monetize based on that.
And was convincing, and might I add, he could speak in Portuguese, French, or English.
Helder so skillfully addresses these hidden issues, helping clients understand and make conscious decisions for their growth and benefit.
The quality of your communication is the quality of your outcomes.
He's there to help you transform from information to transformation. He's going to leave your people in the right place, in the right heart.
Really help people overcome objections. You have a solution for whatever appears to be a problem, and
he's got steps that are very concise.
Your leadership has inspired me to become a better person.
The qualities that he holds as somebody who really cares are just, qualities that you really need in a mentor to help guide you.
I just felt so empowered that he just made me realize how much potential I have in me.
He had a strategic way of showing me how to communicate with others. It's amazing how much I have learned already, and I thank you very much, Hope.
Who was that?
Very good. I was just about to.
Elder, the mentor is your man. With Helder.
Elder
Filipe.
Anybody who can listen to him, work with him, learn from him.
Hello, everyone. Well, it's Thursday, May 1st. That's a very special month. It's my month. I was born in May 17th. Not only me, even my mom, may her soul rest in peace. She was born in May. So today on this Communicate to Monetize show, held here, coming to you live from Ontario in Canada. And the reason why, even though I don't have a guest today, but I just thought about it. And I say, well, I'm going to do it anyway because I wanted to talk to you. It doesn't really matter if you're watching live or if you're going to watch the replay. The main, talking to you right now is someone not perfect, of course. I'm HF, high functioning. Well, at least in some domains, but it's really about what I want to share with you today or tonight, of course, depending on where you are, your time zone. I want you to remember that I'm not perfect. Why do I insist in telling you this? Because most people do not do things. They do not move forward because they think that if it's not perfect, they're not going to do it. I want you to think different today. I want you to start thinking differently, but deep. I want you to be very sincere, very transparent, not with me, but with yourself. As you watch this video, it doesn't really matter which platform, because you can watch on the YouTube channel, you can watch potentially on any other platform. The most important thing for me is for you to think about it and really come from a attitude of gratitude. And this is actually what I want to share with you. I'm not going to stay here that long. I don't think so, but I'm going to be here long enough to be able to share with you what I want to share with you. I've met so many people in this life. The only thing is that as a human being, that I also I've been there as well. And sometimes I even fall. But when I remember that it's not only about life is not only about our goals. It's really about having the attitude of gratitude. Yeah. Because when we are actually grateful, when we can actually allow ourselves to be grateful for what we already have, for what we already accomplished in this life, for what God, if you even if you don't believe in God, they just say if you believe that the universe somehow actually worked in your benefit to help you, to allow you to have what you have, to become who you are, who you became, you should be first of all grateful. It is really about the gratitude, attitude of gratitude. So I'm talking to you today is like May 1st, right? May 1st, 2025. Gratitude. Helder, why should I be grateful? Why the gratitude? This is about the attitude of gratitude because it happens to me as well, and happened in the past. But I had to learn this lesson. The reason why I had to learn is because I've met so many people struggling big time. Like it was not only because they did not have the skills, it was mostly because they did not have the attitude of gratitude. So I am grateful. My name is Helder, if you don't know me, but I'm really grateful for all the skills I have, even for being able today, like to be alive. I'm alive and I'm talking to you. Some people might find it like, wow, it's not necessary, but other people, many other people will definitely find it, oh, wow, I needed to hear that. And if you're someone watching it right now, it doesn't really matter if you're watching the live or the replay, just comment below and let me know how exactly this message touched you or is actually touching you right now as you watch it. You have to be grateful. I am so grateful for the family I have, for the skills I have, for the health I have. Because, it's an old saying, right? Your health is your wealth. People try to create a wealth, but they just forget about the health. And I'm not going to be here talking to you about, okay, this is scientifically speaking. No, I'm coming to you from the heart with a very open heart and open mind to really remind you about the gratitude. Because as I remind you, even though I've been doing it, I also remind myself because I'm no better than you. So you have to think about it. Most people, and most of the reason why people really struggle big time in their lives just to accomplish what it is they want to accomplish is because they don't really feel grateful. They don't really appreciate whatever it is they already have, what it is they can do right now. Like, I'm here. English is not my first language, if you don't know that. French is not my French language. I'm fluent in these three languages, which does not make me better than anyone. I don't have a script. I don't have anything here other than my heart to talk to you. And the reason why I talk to you about it, this is May 1st, right? That's the first day of this month. I know I love the month, of course, because I was born in May. But it's not only about being born in May, it's really about what is it that you actually accomplished, that you really realize that you already accomplished in this life. How grateful are you? How much gratitude do you really feel in your heart? Are you still complaining all the time? Are you still like thinking, just like focused, only on things that you haven't accomplished yet? Or you also like doing like, okay, I do have skills, I do have goals, but I have already accomplished something. It's not going to work. It's hard to believe, and I'm sorry to tell you that, but it's not going to work until you've really learned how to be grateful. You really learn how to be like grateful, thankful, how to appreciate what you already have because you have something. People come to me, they say, well, Helder, I don't really even think I'm good at something. Are you sure? Or if I could prove you wrong, I could prove you otherwise. We all have skills. We all have something great within, inside. The thing is, it's even harder for you to for you to like to manage to get it out from your heart, from yourself, because you just do not appreciate what you already have and who you are. Because what you have depends on who you are. Some people might say, well, I don't agree. It's okay if you don't agree. It's like God. Many people say, I don't believe God. I don't believe in God. Believe it or not, He exists. And I'm here to talk about religion. I'm not here to talk about God, even though I believe and I know He exists. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. But what I'm here to talk to you about is the gratitude, the attitude of gratitude. And it's not about superficial thing, superficial thought. No, I want you to feel like, okay, there's something really bad not working, I mean, going on in my life. It can be. I'm not sure. I don't know about your life. But I want you to think about, how did you manage to get where you are right now? What exactly worked? What exactly took you from point A to point B or point C, point D? I don't know. Like, I want you to remind yourself about it. I want you to think about it from a different perspective. Because if you just stay in that perspective where you actually feel like, okay, you just have to complain about everything, you can keep complaining about everything and everybody. But guess what? You're not perfect either. You're not perfect. No one in here is perfect. I'm not perfect. But you don't have to be. You just have to make sure you can make things work. But even for you to make things work, you have to realize you should stop right now. Stop everything you're doing right now. Just stop. It doesn't really matter when you're going to watch this video, but just stop. I want you to think. Just do it with me. Just stop and think about it this way. Regardless of your age, where you are in your life, in your business, in your career, it doesn't really matter. Guess what? Your business, your career is just a reflection of who you are. So they really depend on you, on who you are. So stop everything. Just put everything aside. I want you to think about it. Maybe you're already a father, you're a mother. I don't know. If you think about it, even if you have no kids, it's okay. Some people don't have kids because they chose not to. It's okay. I want you to think about it deep inside yourself. I want you to concentrate in your life right now. I want you to think about the things that you did not know, things you could not do before, way back in the past. I want you to imagine a kid, a child who cannot walk. I want you to think about those people actually stuck in the hospital because they cannot walk. They cannot do anything. They're so dependent. Some of them actually wished they were dead already. And you can breathe. You can laugh. You can still walk. You can still think. Oh, hell, I cannot walk. It's okay. Can you think? Can you see the beauty that this world has? So why you keep complaining? Why you keep thinking that nothing's working? When is enough enough? We have different stages in our life, but are you even grateful? Can you actually be grateful? Can you really say, thank you, the universe? Thank you, God, or thank you, the universe. Thank you to your parents. Just thank someone. Think about someone who has helped you. Your mentor. From time to time, I send a message, audio message or something to my mentor because I'm grateful. Because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here being able to present, to do everything I'm doing here. No, I did not learn everything from a mentor, but because I got to different stage of my life, I needed a mentor to really push me, to the next level. And that's actually what I did. And I have to be grateful. And he knows, if he's watching right now, he knows that. From time to time, I send him a message because as I learn, as I, get more clarity about things I've learned from him, and even like just a word he said, one day that really, okay, just blew my mind. It changed everything. Learn to be grateful. This is what I want to talk to you about. Attitude of gratitude. Be grateful for who you are. Be grateful for who you have in your life right now. Doesn't matter who. Oh hell, I don't even have my wife, my parent. Guess what? My parent is right here, like on this earth. He's alive, right? But let me tell you, it's been 25 years since he had a stroke. It was hard. I was a kid 25 years, right? I grew up watching my father. Like, and everybody knows, like, usually it might not happen like all the time with everybody, but usually your father is like the role model. And I've seen my father down, like in the worst stage of his life. But guess what? He's still the smart man. He's one of the biggest, not to say the biggest inspirations that I have as his kid. And I'm very proud. And he knows that. I tell him that. What do you tell to your parents, your father, your mother? I could talk about my mother, but he's not alive. She's not alive. Physically, she's not. She's gone. 5 years ago, we lost her physically, but we know that in spirit, she's still around. But Helder, why are you talking about it? Because we fight so hard to get things, to get to the next level and everything. It's all good, all beautiful, and it's worth it. I know it is. But we forget that we tend to live as if we would never die. So while you're alive, learn to appreciate that. Oh hell, but I don't even have anything. Everything is wrong in my life. Do you really think so? How come you're still alive? How come you still can complain? Because if you can't complain, it means you're still alive. How many people have you watched, have you seen dying? You just heard, oh well, someone else just died. Sorry, maybe someone who actually who you met in the past, someone who was close to you, I mean, and you just feel like, wow, that person's gone. Am I really better than that person who's gone? It's the end of the road for that person, but you're still alive and still keep complaining. When do you think you're gonna start appreciating who you are? When people talk to you like, and they feel like, oh, Helder, you kind of like, you sound like polarizing, you sound like arrogant. No, I'm not. Self-confidence, because I'm grateful for everything I have, and for who I am, for the skills I have. Like, listen, I'm able to talk to you in English. English is not my first language, nor is French. Portuguese is my first language, and I can communicate. Is it perfect? No, it's not. But you're gonna comment here. The number one, if you can actually understand what I'm talking about, can you? I can see the comments here. I can see the comments here, regardless of the platform you're watching, because I'm actually live right now on three different platforms. I'm on my YouTube channel, Helder the Mentor. I'm on my Facebook page and on my LinkedIn page. It doesn't really matter if you like me or not, if you know me or not. If you're happen to like to just pop up to this conversation, be grateful. You have something great inside you. Even if you don't manage to get it out, it's okay, but be grateful for who you are. Do you have value? Do you add significant value or not? How do you actually see yourself? Do you think you're someone like important, like to other people? Do you think that you're going to be missed when you're gone from this world? Why you keep complaining? You can breathe. You can walk. You can talk. You can see. I can't even imagine if I could not see. I can even like, it's hard. It's crazy. You can see, you can play around with your kids. Oh, but my kid, stop focusing on things that are not perfect. It's not about perfection. Stop thinking about things that are still not right. So tell me what's working for you. Before you start complaining, think about it. So what's actually working for me? What's good in your life? Is it your career? Oh, my career is not good. But still have a job, right? You still have like the monthly check or whatever, your salary. You still get paid. It's not enough, yeah, but it's something. At least I believe and I hope you can. With that money that you get paid, that you earn, can you invest in yourself or not? Can you eat? Can you drink water? I'm gonna drink my water. Can you drink water? When I was 9 years old, I decided I wanted to learn English because I was gonna travel the world and speak to millions. Did that become my reality? Of course it did. I had to have a dream. My mentor taught me that dreams come true if you have one. Do you have a dream? I believe you do. Do you have goals? Yeah, I believe you do. But are you grateful for who you are already? Are you grateful for who you have in your life right now? Where you are right now? Oh, I'm in the worst place of my life. Okay. Remember, you just said, I'm in the worst place or at this fourth stage of my life. You still have a life. Be grateful. Otherwise, it's going to be harder for you to get out, and just go to the next level. Sometimes it has to become worse before it gets better. It gets worse, really, really bad before it gets better. You just learn that. I don't care if I'm the best, because I'm not competing with anyone else other than myself. I don't care if people don't like me. I love myself. I love my family. I love my life. Really held it, yeah. Because you don't love yourself enough, you barely can actually appreciate who you are. Because if you value who you are, you love yourself, you're going to start appreciating. Say, oh my God, thank you, God. Thank you, my parents. Thank you, the world. Thank you, the universe. Because I'm alive and I love myself. It's not about ego, which is not your amigo. It's really about you coming to yourself, talking to yourself deep inside. Because you value yourself, you respect yourself. Because if you don't, it's going to be even harder for you to respect other people. Oh, Helder, you know what? I think other people have value, but I don't have value. And guess what? People come to me from all over the place to become MVP, and I help them become MVP. No, it's not what you're thinking about. It's really about helping them to shift the mindset they have. Coming from a fear or solution or confusion mindset to a bold mindset. Still respectful, still with integrity, but you gotta be bold sometimes or most of the time in this life. Otherwise, you just get stuck. People are gonna do everything they can so they can actually hold you back. So I help you, as I've been helping a lot of people in this world in different languages. Why? Because I can't do that. Or if I only could speak English, it's okay. It's not only about the quantity, it's really about the quality. So what happens, Helder, when you help them to shift the mindset from a fear, confused mindset to a bold, clear mindset? Oh yeah. Then we transition to discovering and unlocking, because most of the time it's just locked. Unlocking and discovering their true value. Do you even know your true value? Like, how much are you worth? Do you even know your true value? Like, do you value yourself? Is it clear in your mind about the true value that you can actually add in people's life or in the marketplace, to the companies? Yeah, maybe you need help. Oh, maybe it's not going to be Helder, but if not Helder, then who? Find someone. MV, we talk about V. So what about the P, Helder? The P is about the profit. Teaching them how to communicate, to monetize their skills online and offline, so they can actually generate and make greater profit. using their skills. Is that possible? Of course it is, because we do that. What if it doesn't work, Helder? Another thing I learned from a mentor, you don't have to do anything. You don't even have to wake up in the morning. It's about a decision. So my question to you is, when exactly do you think you're gonna make your decision? The decision to really like get out of the blocking points, out of your own way. First of all, start appreciating who you are. I'm not good enough. No, you are good enough. Your heart is good enough. The only thing is that you just do not appreciate who you are and what you can actually do, nor what you have done already for other people, what you have done in this world. You just forgot about everything. Why is that? Lack of clarity, self-talk, self-doubt. Everybody's putting you down. Nobody's actually, lifting you up. Like, just trying to show you like the other ways for you to think about it, for you to do things. And you just feel like, oh my God, I'm stuck. Being stuck is not a problem. Not knowing better is not the problem. The main concern, I don't really think that's the main concern. The main concern is not being able to realize that you need to know better so you can do better. You need help. If you do not realize that you need help and you don't work towards that, like finding someone who can help you, someone who you resonate with, I don't think you're actually doing the right thing. Because is it really like, are you really making worth, like making count, like every single day, every single second, minute that you're actually on this earth? Being alive is a gift. Remember that. Being alive is a gift. I wish my mother was still alive. I'll give anything for her to be here. And up to these days, let me tell you, and I'm being just very, very vulnerable here. Up to these days, I just think about her, and I almost pick my phone to call her. That's crazy, right? Yeah. This is how much we miss those people we love when they're gone. We miss them when they're alive, when we're far away. Just like right now, I'm far away from my family. Like I'm talking about my parents, right? But I realize that we do have a purpose. Find your purpose. What's your purpose in this world? What exactly are you doing, and why are you doing what you're doing right now? That's what I'm talking about. Be grateful. It doesn't cost anything. It shouldn't cost that much to be grateful, to really appreciate. If you're someone who thinks like, okay, Helder, but I don't even know if I have something to be appreciated, to really be thankful. Let me ask you this. You not only can talk, maybe you can walk. I hope so. Maybe you can speak different languages. But even before I ask you that, let me tell you about myself, about me. Imperfect? Yes. But I'm here. I don't even know who's watching me right now. Am I scared? No. I'm just coming with open heart and open mind, telling you the truth. And I'm not trying hard. No, I'm just talking from the heart. I'm speaking from the heart. Because it's not only for you, it's for me. It's not only for me, it's for you. And whoever resonates with that, with this message, be grateful. You fight so hard to accomplish your goals, to get to the point you reach, like you dreamed of, like getting to that point and say, wow, I'm going to be really happy. But guess what? It's not only about having. You should think about being. Yeah, it's not something new. Be, do, and have. It might not be like something so very like new. Be, do, and have. guess what? First, second, third. You just stay here. You want to have everything. Why don't you become a great person to be around? Why don't you become the person who can actually appreciate being in gratitude? I'm in a massive gratitude. I'm so grateful for having like the life I have right now, the skills I have right now. Like I'm so grateful for having the family, the friends I have. I don't have many, I have very few, but I'm still grateful for being able to see the beauty in this world, for being able like to have my kids, for being called dad, father, tata, wherever it is they call me, right? For having the wife, my wife for life. I have my doll, my queen doll. I'm so grateful. That's my partner for life. So for having my parents, having the opportunity to learn, to still empower people, I have to be grateful. Do I want to get better? Of course, I want to get better. I want to do better. I want to learn more and better, of course. But guess what? It's not only for me, because if I know better, I can do better. If I'm empowered, I can empower other people. So, what exactly are you doing with your life? Are you actually like impacting positively other people's lives, or not? Or you just keeping everything for yourself? Think about it. I want you to really think about it. Okay, Holder, what do you mean? I mean, you have a gift, you have skills. Because if you have a job, it doesn't really matter if you have a job or if you're like a business owner, an entrepreneur. What are you actually bringing on the table? Not to this table right here, because that's mine. I'm kidding. But like, I want you to think about the problems you have already managed to solve. Someone else might be going through the same thing. Can't you just go out there and learn and help people and teach people? Yes, you can. Can't you just go out there and help people? Yes, you can. You helped yourself, you can help other people. I helped myself, and I can help other people. Yeah. What you see here, we're going to have very soon, we're going to have the Communicate and Monetize Challenge. That's almost like my gift. What do you mean your gift, Helder? This month, May, we're going to have 2 events. Let me tell you. Not only because I'm bold or because I think I'm better. No. We're going to have one event in English, which is Communicate and Monetize Challenge. You can see the address here. And we're going to have the Impact My Career, which is going to be a 5-day workshop in Portuguese, different language. But I'm not going to talk to you about it right now. I want you to see that it's doable, it's possible. It's okay for you to be inspired by other people. It's okay. All information is right there. Do you have to do it? No, you don't have to do it if you don't want to. It's not about you doing it or not. It's really about what is it that you really want to do? What is it that you're actually doing with your life? Are you moving forward? Do you really think the time is stuck? Are you stuck in the time? Because COVID-19, when we think about it, because the whole world was impacted. My friend, it's been 5 years. 5 years. 5 years since COVID-19. What did you think when it was happening? How did you see yourself? How did you see your career, your business? What exactly did you promise yourself? Oh my God, when this is over, I'm going to do this. I'm going to live differently. I'm going to appreciate more my family. I'm going to live. I'm going to spend quality time with my family. I'm going to do this and that. Are you actually doing it? I'm going to learn. I'm going to be able to like, just launch my business, my online business, wherever it is you wanted to do. Are you actually doing it? Or are you still dreaming? Oh yeah, dreams come true when you have one, as I've learned from my mentor. Do you have a dream? It doesn't really matter. Be appreciative. appreciate what you already have, who you are, who you have in your life. You have skills. Can you read? Can you breathe? Can you drink water? I'm going to drink my water again. That's my word to you. If you cannot breathe, if you cannot like drink water, here's the registration page. You should not be here. But because you're here, it tells me that you really want to do something. Maybe you just don't know how. Allow me to train you. Regardless, regardless of where you are in your business, in your career, because of not only the time, the over 2 decades that I have is like with solid international experience, where I had to work with different people from different countries, nationalities. It was great because I got to speak different languages to practice, and I keep practicing. You can notice that my English is not perfect. My Portuguese is not perfect. Mon français n'est pas parfait. Je parle français, mais c'est pas perfect. Yeah, it's not perfect. Meu português não é perfeito. My English is not perfect. Is that a show-off, Helder? No, it's not. I'm appreciating the fact that I can speak multiple languages at the same time. I'm not showing off because I don't even have time for that. But guess what? People have to decide. They actually don't want to decide whether wherever we do, wherever they actually get to see, whether it's going to inspire them or they're just going to feel like, okay, I'm just going to hate. Two options, right? Two options. Feel inspired. They can feel inspired, of course, or they can just hate. Either way, it's not your decision. It's their decision. Just like now, we're going to have the Communicate and Monetize challenge. By the way, I want you to type, which language do you speak? If it's English, you type 1. If it's Portuguese, you type 2. If it's French, you type 3. Just put in the comments. Just put in the comment here so I can watch. I can see your comments here. If you do comment, type anything here. Show some love because I'm here investing my time, which is very expensive, to really just talk to you, just having this conversation, because I think, and I'm sure it's very necessary. People struggle so much, and it's not only because they don't have the skills, they don't have what it takes, but it's really about the fact that they do not appreciate what they already have, who they are already. Like, let's just say you are at level 2, level 1, level 3. If you want to get to the point where you feel like, oh, I'm a level 10 now, you want to go from 2. I'm not trying to diminish anyone here. Let's just say you are here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's just say you are here. Maybe you're here level number 4. Like, regardless of what it is, like if it's your career, your business, it doesn't really matter. You want to go to level number 10. But guess what? You're not going to jump just like that. Even if you have all the information that requires and takes you potentially to level number 10, you still have to go through all these stages, right? Maybe you're going to be able to go there to get there faster because you have someone holding your hand, holding you accountable, which is good. Imagine if I did not know anything and I had to set up like the whole system I have right here. I can do pretty much everything here. I had to learn it from someone, right? So going back here, if you want to go from level number 4 to level number 10, let me tell you what. If you do not appreciate, not only for the fact of being here already, but the fact that you came a long way from level number 1 up to level number 4, where you are right now currently, it's going to be even harder as much as you have all the tools, but that's a big tool. It's like the difference about the mindset and and the technique. Mindset counts at least 80%. It actually represents 80%, at least 80% of your success comes from your mindset, the way you think, the way you see things, because it influences directly what you're going to do and how you're going to do things, right? The way you think, right? I could be just like here as a talking head, but no, I chose to be here as well, to be able to explain, to write down something. But guess what? Of course, I had to learn from someone. I don't have to reinvent the wheel, right? So if you appreciate the fact that you came a long way, even if it was just from level number 1 to level number 2, you still have to appreciate, learn to appreciate, learn to be grateful. If you're grateful, if you have the attitude of gratitude, it becomes easier, because the universe, God, everything will work in your favor, because so you can actually become even more grateful. But you have to start being grateful. It doesn't really matter. Oh, but hell, nothing's going well. No, something's going well. Something's working in your life. Learn to appreciate that, because nobody's going to do it for you. No one is coming for you. No one's going to help you at this level. I'm telling you, you are not going to get this kind of help from anyone. Even if I tell you, you don't do this, if you don't really appreciate it from the heart, deep inside your heart, I want to learn this. Yeah, you're just looking forward. I want to go there. I want to go here. Are you really forgetting about everything you went through? Come on. Come on now. Just be appreciative. Like, just appreciate. Just be grateful. You came along. Oh, but you know what? Nothing's working. Come on. You could have died when you were 5 years old, 2 years old. We have babies. We know like, all the danger, all the, all the things they go through. You did not. You survived because someone helped you. Your parents, whoever it is, took good care of you, and you are here. A grown man, a grown woman. So you have a chance. Give yourself another chance. Give yourself the opportunity for you to be like transformed. Because the other reason why you're not where you want to be is because you haven't been transformed yet. If you do not know better, you cannot do better. Allow yourself to be transformed so you can learn better and you can do better. But you just don't want to do it because you keep choosing, okay, not this guy, not Helder, not the lady. Come on. If not Helder, then who? So who's going to teach you? Who's going to help you transform? Oh, it's about my career. Well, good. By the way, we're going to cover all these things. We're going to cover all these things. The Communicate and Monetize Challenge. It's going to be a very big deal because I'm taking my life experience to empower those who are actually going to be with me. And they realize I'm not perfect. I'm not better. I just have different level of information and solid experience internationally. So which means that what I'm going to be doing with them, where I'm going to be transferring to them, it works internationally. Internationally. And it doesn't matter. The reason why I'm going to say this thing right now is because I know that some people speak English, they can speak Portuguese, or they speak French. We don't have a challenge in French, but we're going to have in Portuguese on May 12th, and on May 26th, we're going to have in English. If you allow myself to train you, I'll be very honored, and I'm not going to hold back. Why? Because I believe that true transformation takes effort, time, dedication, but most of all, above all, my heart. I'm not a mentor because this is my business only. I'm a mentor. I'm a consultant because this is what I do. This is like breathing to me. My kid, my son asked me, Hey, Dad, what's your favorite thing in this world? What is it that you really love to do in this world, in your life? And I didn't. It didn't take me even like 2 seconds. I answered, empowering others. I love to empower people. Remember, I had a dream of being able to speak, to learn English, and being traveling the world as I did. I still do, not very often, of course. I kind of do, but online, which is easier, and speak to millions. And I do that. I've been doing that for years now. Why? I had a dream. My mentor taught me dreams come true if you have one. So, what's your dream? Is it about age? Really? I don't know.
Helder, the mentor is your man. With Helder.
Elder
Filipe.
Anybody who could listen to him, work with him, learn from him, it's going to change their life.
Elder Felipe. Remarkable. Absolutely remarkable.
My confidence back. Helder just showed.
I'm going to cut it short because it's not about the marketing. Sometimes I find myself spending at least 15 to 30 minutes. This is what I call the thinking time. I lock myself here in my studio and I start watching my testimonials, the videos I have, the videos we have already posted, testimonials like reviews, even those which we haven't posted, online. And I just feel not the ego. I don't look at the ego. I don't even care about it because if I just try to think about it, I'm going to stop learning. And if I stop learning, I stop growing, right? So it makes me fly back in the time, in the days. And I feel like, oh my God. When I watch these videos, not only this one, even in Portuguese, my God, I feel like, wow. Because sometimes it really needs to, to click. Say, oh my God, are they really talking about me? Are they really talking about the experience they had with me? Oh my God, I don't come from a rich family. I don't come from money. Is that money? No, it's not about money. It's really about the impact that you can cause in other people's life. What exactly are you doing with your gifts, with your skills? My God, I don't know who's watching me, but just think about it. Like, I'm no better than you. Maybe English is your first language. Come on, wake up, man. I'm here speaking in English. This is not my first language. I started learning when I was 9 years old, and still, up to these days, my English is not perfect. And you can notice that. Man, if Helder can do it, why can't you do it? If I was speaking in Portuguese, as I'm going to be doing on this Saturday, the upcoming Saturday, man, I don't speak way better than everybody. I'm just bold enough, grateful enough to really like show the way, like a way of appreciation, which is using my skills to really communicate, to talk to people. On Saturday, 10 a.m., but like Eastern time, Toronto, like Ontario, Eastern time, I'm going to be live here. And if you only speak English, which is fine, perfect. If you see me live, if somehow you have subscribed already to my YouTube channel, you're gonna see me speaking a different language. It's not about how many languages can you speak. It's how much impact can you actually cause, can you make in this world. We don't know when it's gonna be the last time. I don't know when it's gonna be my last time, the last breath, the last time I'm gonna breathe. I don't know. Do I want to think about it? I don't want to think about it, but I have to think about it. So while I'm here, I gotta make an impact. I want to help empower people. And I'm inviting you If you feel like you can do it, you want to do it, you just don't know how to do it, just go to communicate-to-monetize-challenge.com. You can see the address here. Go through everything, all the information right there, and allow me. I just need 5 days. I need only 5 days. 5 days. By the way, there's a money back guarantee, of course. There's a money back guarantee. If you watch the first session on day number 1, if you don't really like it, you can just email my team, support@helpmehelder.com, and that's it. No questions asked. Just say it on subject line, I don't like it, or not for me, and that's it. We will refund your money. I just need 5 days to really shift, transform, get you like fired up, unstoppable. So money and fear are no longer a concern. All the time, most people have that concern. If it's not financial, it's emotional. And when it's emotional, it just breaks you. It's so hard. People go through depression, and I have much respect for those people going through that. The man who's here, like before you, like talking to you right now, I know what's struggle. I know what it is like to struggle, to even to learn, to have the opportunity. I had so many dreams when I was young. Some of them I made them come true, of course. But I know the hustle. I know how hard it is for you to be willing to express yourself, to talk about what it is you do, you love, or something like that, to be able to communicate effectively, regardless of the language you choose. But it's so hard. You fear of being judged. You have fear of not being good enough, not being like skillful. Skillful, I mean, all these fears have been blocking and holding you back. I want you to allow and give me 5 days, and let's work together. If you implement, you're not going to be the same, but it's very superficial, right? Your confidence, your communication, your mindset, these two, I just call them categories. Oh, by hell, aren't you talking about the gratitude? Oh, yeah, I'm talking about the gratitude. Being able to learn is more than enough reason for you to be grateful. And I'm thankful, I'm grateful because of that. I can learn, I can empower other people so we can make a better world. Not everyone wants that, but some people are just struggling. They're just thirsty and hungry for learning. Or if I could empower you so you can communicate with no fear, you can think differently, and that automatically impacts and influences your actions. You know better, you do better. You don't know better, you do not know better. Trust yourself. You don't have money problems. You don't have language problems. You have skills problems. It's about skills. Hell, I already have my skills. Yes, you do have your skills, but you don't have the clarity. You don't have the mindset to sustain your skill set. You don't have that. If you want to have that, let me help you. 5 days. I'm going to leave you with this thought. Remember, L, and I'm going to keep talking about it, LIG. Learn, impact, implement, learn, implement, then you can grow. If you learn, if you absorb like a lot of information, perdão, sorry, I just said perdão, perdão is in Portuguese. That's the shift in languages, right? If you learn, you get access to the information, but you never really implement, you're not going to grow. no results are going to show up. No results are going to show up. Communicate and Monetize Challenge is happening on May 26th. If you allow me, with a money back guarantee, 97, less than the price of the iPhone, of course. You might use an iPhone or Android. Doesn't really matter. You have something there. It's time for you to get out of the way of your own way and start doing it. Show this world what you can do. You don't need to be perfect. You just have to be high functioning. You just have to be able to make it work. And you've been making things work in your job, in your career, in your business. It's time for you to stop complaining, stop procrastinating, and start thanking yourself. Be grateful with yourself because you came a long way. You're not at zero. You might be at 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. Be grateful, be thankful to yourself because you decided to do something so you could actually move forward. Be grateful to the universe, to God, if you believe in one. If you don't, it's okay. Just be grateful, thankful to the universe. You are alive. It's time to impact. I can do it. You can do it.
Helder, the mentor is your man. With Helder.
Helder.
Filipe.
Anybody who could listen to him, work with him, learn from him, it's going to change their life.
Elder Filipe. Remarkable. Absolutely remarkable.
My confidence back. Helder just showed me all of those things that I didn't even realize I was lacking.
I want to eliminate the frustration that you have with simple 3 steps so you can speak, impact, and monetize.
If you ever had a bad day, just call this guy. Not only is he gonna
It's your time. You can do it.
give you a lot of ideas, and if
You can do it.
Try another one and try the third one. So there's no way you won't be able to communicate with this guy.
The way in which that he presented it was flawless. Helder. He has an awesome, wonderful program that teaches how to communicate effectively and how to monetize based on that.
And he was convincing, and might I add, he could speak in Portuguese, French, or English.
Helder so skillfully addresses these hidden issues, helping clients understand and make conscious decisions for their growth and benefit.
The quality of your communication is the quality of your outcomes.
He's there to help you transform from information to transformation. He's going to leave your people in the right place, in the right heart.
Really help people overcome objections. You have a solution for whatever appears to be a problem, and
He's got steps that are very concise.
Your leadership has inspired me to become a better person.
The qualities that he holds as somebody who really cares are just, qualities that you really need in a mentor to help guide you.
I just felt so empowered. And like he just made me realize how much potential I have in me.
He had a strategic way of showing me how to communicate with others. It's amazing how much I have learned already, and I thank you very much.
What's that?
I am grateful for being able to be here before you, like talking to you, empowering you. I really hope you got some value out of everything I shared here. This was the Communicate Monetize show. Once again, Helder here, coming to you live from Ontario, Canada. Give yourself the opportunity to be transformed, to be empowered. It's not a time for you to keep hiding your skills, your gifts. It's time for you to go out there and help someone. Let me help you. Hold your hand and do it to help you, to better you, for you and your family. I'll see you the next episode, which I think is going to be like 15 days from now, because I only do that. These shows like twice a month. This one and the one I'm going to be doing on Saturday morning Eastern time, which is going to be in Portuguese. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for being here. Even if you're watching the replay, I hope you get a great value. And do not hesitate. Just just make a comment. Your main takeaways. Just comment here. It doesn't really matter where you're watching it from. YouTube channel, Helder the Mentor, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, I don't know, but just comment. What's your main takeaways? Comment below and let's interact, let's connect, let's, do something great for this world. I'll see you the next time. Stay blessed. Bye.